Last time, you guys had gotten into an altercation, if you will, with certain servants of Phyrexis. You did battle against two phoenixes that had started off not suspicious of you at all, and then became increasingly more so as you gave out more and more incriminating information. So they put out a lot of damage really quickly and were frustratingly mobile, but you guys have some pretty solid range DPS, and were able to defeat these phoenixes, although they nearly killed several of you. 360 no-scope shot by Vayak took out the first as it tried to flee, and Yahek was able to finish the second by shooting it in the butt.
Blast the bird!
Blast the bird! And each, when it died, exploded and left behind a tiny, searing hot egg, which Nofjor, after much personal injury, discovered that, despite conventional wisdom, that these eggs were invulnerable, discovered that the ice crisps that he'd taken once upon a time from the ice maiden Kalkale was able to damage these eggs. And when he finally realized that he could throw the knife at them repeatedly to damage them, he was able to destroy them. So the skimmer had taken a beating during the fight. Forge, fortunately, was able to repair it. And you guys went on your merry way after recovering from this battering battle. You continued on your way towards the Twisted Tower of Gakanad, where you wanted to do some recon, and Oswald revealed that Gakanad was the source of the monsters that had killed his family and his tribe when he was very young. So you decided to keep your distance, got to within about 10 miles of it, and from there were able to make out the massive, tortured form of this thing that bore certain similarities to Chanagath, but thrust out of the sand at a significantly more leaning angle, maybe like 45 degrees out of the sand. And from about 10 miles out, no one was able to make out any movement or sign of occupation. But you decided that it would probably be a good idea to rest before attempting a closer investigation. So you took the skimmer back towards the Shattered Sands, a region of dramatically upthrust plateaus separated by vast, deep chasms. And descended into one of these chasms, looking for a very out-of-the-way place to hide. You first checked out a promising-looking cave, but when Oswald realized that it had probably been carved out by a worm, you decided to look elsewhere. And deep in the gloom far below, Oswald noticed what looked like some sort of unnatural structure. Some sort of worked stone poking out of the side of this cliff face. You investigated and found that this was actually the frame of a large portal that opened into a passageway that burrowed straight into the side of this large plateau. This seemed like a pretty good place to rest, so you brought the skimmer in, sat down, but Nofjor's keen senses suggested that you guys might not be alone in there. And so he stealthed like nobody's business down the passage, moving silently. He nonetheless encountered a large sphinx-like creature that, despite his elite stealth rolls, was able to see him. But didn't attack him or anything, just kind of looked at him, which kind of freaked him out, and he scampered back to the party, reported what he'd seen. As you guys were settling in for a rest, you guys went back, and Caladan kind of took the conversational lead in talking to this creature, which yet proved non-threatening, and which Forge eventually recognized as Osphirion, an immortal known as the Lord of Riddles. It revealed that it guarded a repository of ancient knowledge, and that it had been a long time since it had allowed any mortals access. But you guys were able to convince it to allow you through. It did warn, however, that the library was not safe, and that it would not offer protection. And with that, it vanished. You guys, still thoroughly exhausted, decided to finish your rest and see what the library had to offer after doing so. So, you guys did that. The night passed uneventfully. You all have gained the benefits of a long rest. You all are now level 10. And you sit in the, unless anyone has created any light, the complete darkness of this passageway. So, Skybreakers, what do you want to do?
If someone does see me, they'll see me muttering to the skull that I was holding before, giving a rousing speech to it, holding it up. Yes, yes. My fellow party members. Okay, write that down. This is all good.
Do we all feel well enough to, see what this library beholds?
Yeah. Let's do it.
As I wake up, I hear like 7 dings just within the static of my brain. That's I just wanted to put that out there. Yeah, sure, let's go.
Before we go, my fellow party
This
members,
is gonna be good.
Let us go.
Yeah, let's go.
let me tell you an inspiring story.
We're already 50 feet away.
Okay,
I
well,
want to hear it.
Someone took a feat.
alright, then I'll continue to speechify you. There once was a glorious wood elf
From Nantucket.
named Flafjur.
Okay, did Flash Juke...
No, you're
obtain-
gone. You
Wha-
can't hear this.
What do you mean? No, I never
The
left.
passage is utterly silent.
We're all still here, Roger. What are you talking about?
And everybody told him he couldn't do it. But you know what?
He could do it.
He could do it.
Holy shit.
A single tear goes down his eye.
That was
And you all get
the most beautiful thing I've
Hold on,
ever
hold on.
heard.
Is
And you-
this...
you all get 13 temporary hit points.
Wait, actually?
You didn't even want to fucking listen,
What do you
I
mean? I
love-
didn't walk away.
Randy.
I
Randy.
love how...
Oh, Gil, actually.
yeah, I love
Yeah.
how that was a 10-minute story.
Like, he
I-
really dragged it out dramatically.
Huh. Now, was that fictional or was that real, Nafjor?
And we begin scouring the library.
Well, you're still in the very long, dark, regular passageway. So we'll say he started the talk a little bit before you started walking, because it only takes a couple minutes of walking as you proceed down the corridor. And are you... Actually, question. Are you walking or are you flying the skimmer down the passage?
Is there a
walking.
space for the skimmer?
The size of the passageway does not appear to change, and the skimmer fit in the entrance, so you could keep flying it down if you wanted.
I'll say my vote is for walking because we don't know when the passage is gonna get too small.
Also, I also vote for walking.
Okay. So you guys...
If we're no longer within the high beams, can I turn on my sword to get some light?
Sure?
Oh wait, shit, I'm level 10. Never mind. I can actually I have dark vision. Never mind, I take it back. Forgot.
Okay.
Why are your eyes so much wider?
Yeah, I know. You want to see something real cool?
Oh no.
Wait, can anybody not see in the dark?
Can you shoot lasers?
I cannot.
Wait, hold on,
but
hold on. Before you turn on light, you want to see something real cool?
Yeah,
And
heck,
I'm
can
gonna
you see it in
sprint-
the
I'm gonna
dark?
sprint 35 feet.
I can see in the dark.
Okay, so just Forge cannot see in the dark. Forge, do you have a torch or anything?
I can cast light. I can use a torch.
I mean, either that or I take out the light blade and I turn it on.
I would say rely on you guys to see for me, so we don't draw attention to ourselves.
I like that idea.
I like attention.
No, didn't you hear Osphere? No protection in the library.
Oh,
Huh.
that's kinky.
All right, let's continue down this path and try to find the entrance to this place.
Little man, you're showing us something with your fucking eyes.
Hey, Yahek,
Hmm.
did you try to say my name there, or were you talking about
That
the
was
god?
Ospharian.
Oh, Asphyrian. Okay, sorry.
Okay, going to
Yeah, not everything's about you.
So you guys make your way down this passage, which remains perfectly straight. The texture of the stone unchanging. For perhaps a quarter of a mile.
Hey, DM.
Yep.
Just curiosity. Where the entrance to the cave was.
Mhm.
In that direction, because I know we flew around it a little bit.
Hmm.
Was there another chasm within a quarter of a mile in the direction, or no?
Hmm.
You get what I'm saying?
I do.
I'm basically asking, are we
Not
magically
that
walking, or
not that you noticed.
Okay.
I'd say make a survival check, actually.
not good? Survival. 13.
You're not sure.
I'm just curious.
So you proceed for about a quarter of a mile. Nofjor finishes his rousing temporary hit point granting speech, and maybe a minute thereafter, Nofjor, a voice you haven't heard in a little while, speaks up in your mind. Well, I'm glad you finally saw some sense and decided to go back underground.
Who are you?
Oh, it hasn't been that long since we've chatted, has it?
Who am I?
Well, you're a mess, that's what you are.
You're not sober. Go. You should stay here, and I'll go on.
I go in only where you go.
Give me your keys. You can't drive now.
Nofjor, you're high.
You know my name. Oh shit! I didn't know that.
Anyway, while I appreciate your sense in going back underground, something here. Something old and deep. I don't like it.
Something dark side?
Sure.
Okay. Well. Okay. Can you is it like evil? Is it like? Is that all you know?
I don't know if it's evil, but it's troubling.
Have you felt anything before this?
Hmm?
Have you felt?
Well, I felt lots of things. I just didn't care about any of them until now.
Okay, so it's like a really mean dwarf.
You know, my uncle used to sing a song about really mean dwarves.
Oh no.
There once was a dwarf who lived under the sea. And he goes on. And won't stop singing about dwarves who live under the sea.
Who hoards all his gold and lives by the stream.
Are you okay, Nofjor?
Are you okay enough, sure? What?
Huh?
What? What? Thought your mouth hole isn't you don't have a mouth hole. What?
Hmm?
Cascar, iron pants.
Wait. Do you want to play a game?
Is he talking to us?
Yeah, who are you talking to?
No, that's in my head.
Are you telling us that?
No.
No, I'm asking in game, you dummy.
What?
Stop metagaming.
What?
Oh god.
You person, John, stop metagaming.
Guys, I think I see something ahead.
And indeed, those of you with dark vision are able to see that the
Oh my god.
passage opens into a large cylindrical chamber, perhaps 60 feet in diameter, and the floor here changes to patterned polished stone in a complex geometric style. The vaulted ceiling is perhaps 60 feet up and is covered in ornate bas-relief carvings. There's another passage on the opposite side of the chamber. And there's also a 20-foot shaft in the center of the floor with a 5-foot wide spiral stair leading down.
Is there any kind of like writing or anything on any of the walls or?
There is. Above the passage on the opposite side, written in deeply engraved large runes, is a language that I don't believe most of you know. Does anyone speak or read Dwarvish?
Yes.
Question.
Mhm.
If you cast something as a ritual, you don't expend the spell slot, correct?
Correct.
And you can choose to cast it as a ritual, as opposed to
Yeah.
not. It's just it takes 10
Yeah.
minutes to cast
It takes
ritually,
10
correct?
minutes. Yep.
Okay.
If you are a ritual caster.
Which wizards are.
I thought you were joking about that.
Okay.
But it has to be a spell you know.
Understood.
But yes, you could cast it as a ritual without expending a spell slot.
Okay, cool.
And Nofjor, you are able to make out some of the characters, but the dialect is strange. Go ahead and make a history check for me.
Okay. I was gonna say, after this I want to do something. Good thing I'm a historian. Oh no, I'm not. 13.
13. Okay. Some of the nuance is lost on you, but you're able to make out the basic meaning.
Before you say it though.
Yep.
Hey! You in my fucking head, read this shit!
Read what?
Right there, use my damn eyes.
Oh. But I hadn't finished my song.
Yes, you did. Finish this. Then you get dessert.
Dessert.
Do you
I haven't
eat?
had. No, I'm a ghost in your head. I don't need to eat.
So, like, if I hold my breath, does it hold it for you?
No, I'm a ghost in your head. I don't need to breathe.
If
I need you to not die, though.
Do you remember that one time I did? That was pretty
No.
bad. Didn't I?
I don't recall you ever dying. Do you?
This is me just staring at the wall.
Everyone else just kind of looking at you expectantly.
Anyway, guys, I mean, if nobody can read this, if you can give me 10 minutes, I could probably do something about it.
I can read this sheet. Hold on.
Okay, I'm gonna work on something. Just give me 10 minutes. If
Yeah,
you
Vay,
don't mind.
please do it.
Okay.
If
So
you want me
Right,
to help, I can do it too.
I would like
you
to
begin-
ritually cast comprehend languages.
Okay, so you begin casting that.
Guys, what's happening? I can't see anything.
Wait, is comprehend language a ritual ability?
It can be, yeah. But I don't know if you're a ritual caster.
Oh no, I'm not. No, I just don't remember where it says ritual on there.
But yeah, it can be. Alright, so, Noctur. He's like, fine. Oh. This is very, very old English. From before the War of Creation, I'd wager. It reads, Note well the law of the library of Cavell Brantas, and break it at your peril. First, no flames of any kind. Well, that makes sense. Second, respect your fellow scholars. Third, obey the dictates of all library staff. Fourth, take nothing from the library you did not bring with you. Failure to abide by the law will result in expulsion and punishment to be determined by a duly appointed judge.
That's it?
That is what the writing on the wall reads. Although those are some very interesting carvings up top as well.
Ah, yes, you can give me the full tour. Hey, guys!
I'm right here.
Yes.
So, basically what it says... What the fuck are you doing, Vake? Stop that bullshit. Put your fucking chalk away.
Hold on.
So it basically
There's
says...
3 more minutes.
No flames. No respect. I mean, only respect your fellow scholars. Obey the deeks of all library staff. Take nothing from the library you didn't bring with you. Blah blah blah. Okay. Don't touch shit you didn't bring, or take it.
Wait,
And don't touch others.
don't take or don't touch?
Don't take.
Okay.
But like, can we take it to like a table and read it?
Well, what the fuck's the point of a library if you can't do that?
I don't know. You said not to take it.
Yeah, don't take it. Out.
No, don't steal it.
Oh.
Okay. Bye, Vayek.
Just 30 more seconds.
Okay. You finish casting the ritual, and you are able to read the same thing.
Yeah, he's correct. What he just said is correct.
I finished eating
Check.
I finished eating my pita.
Can someone describe the room to
And
me?
you're not currently tossing coins to
Really
archers.
Wait, but I want money.
So
John,
wait,
I like the try on the name.
and that was over the archway, not the pillar in the middle that went up or down.
There's a shaft in the middle going down into the floor with a spiral staircase, and that was over the passage on the other side.
This isn't dangerous. Oh, by the way, there's something dangerous. I forgot to mention that.
What?
There's something dark and maybe evil.
You don't have more details?
You know, it's just a feeling I get.
Ah.
Something's there.
Anyway, so
When have we not faced that?
I mean,
That's
we have two ways to go. We can either go down that shaft, or we can go through the door. My guess is that because this text was above the door, the library's on the other side of the door, but I don't know what the shaft leads to. Or do you think that the shaft leads to the library and there's nothing on the other side of this door?
Somewhere in the back of your minds, Renta's voice rings. I'd show you where my shaft goes. Sorry.
Don't apologize. Someone's got to channel him.
Okay. I personally am a big fan of shafts, so I say we go there.
Sure, shaft it up. Wait, is there any organization that we know of? Because we know what kind of book we're looking for, right?
What do you
I mean, we're all looking for a bunch of books.
Yeah, we're looking for knowledge.
Oh.
Boring place.
Anyway, so wait, that's 2 for shaft. I think it's the door. Anybody? What say you, Forge?
What are the options? I can't see.
Door or shaft? The little blurb that Knopf George just read aloud to everybody was over the door. So I'm assuming the library's on the other side of the door, and there's just a shaft in the middle of the floor that goes down into darkness.
Okay, well, there's a dark and evil guy. He's either the head librarian or he's down at the bottom of the shaft.
Look, I think the library. Usually, you put rules, above the entrance. So I think the library is the door.
So wait, Forge, was that for the
Yeah.
door or for the shaft?
I'm for the door.
Okay, so I believe that's 3 for the door, 2 for the shaft. You're overruled. Door wins.
Okay.
Wait, is the shaft just like a hole in the ground?
It is a 20-foot diameter hole in the ground, but there's a 5-foot wide spiral staircase going down.
After, do you want to go check it out?
Yeah.
We could drop some light source down the shaft and see what happens.
I mean,
Well,
not
they just
sure.
said no. They just said no flame, so let's.
Well, I mean, I can cast light. That's not a flame.
True, you are correct. But I mean,
Just don't light anything
Naftor can
on
also
fire.
see in the dark, and if he's gonna go do it, and then
Oh, I'm
he-
not going to drop him down the shaft.
No, Naftor, do you want to go check it out?
Yeah. I'll
Alright.
go do that.
Go get him, bud.
First, I go in front of Forge, and I just start making faces and waving my hands.
Can I hear him making faces?
No.
Got him.
Naftor, on the inside of your mind, you hear "fucking cut it out and get your ass down that shaft."
In my mind?
In your mind.
Oh boy, it's real crowded in there.
Wait, what? Whose voice?
Vayek's voice.
Hello?
Uh-huh.
Can you do that?
I can.
Sure can.
Why are you here too?
What do you mean? I can be here if I want to be.
Please
Who's-
leave. This
Who's
is
that?
full.
Have we met him?
Wait, I can't. Wait, can I hear the dwarf?
Yep.
Wait, what?
No!
Wait, excuse me?
Oh, no.
I don't believe we've met.
Huh, intriguing. And who are you?
Oh, I'm Drovikar. I've been riding around in offshore. Wait, who are you?
Fuck.
I'm Vayek. I've been riding around in Malik.
Pleasure to meet you, fellow passenger.
Oh, wait. So how come you haven't assumed control over Nocturne?
I start walking down. I start running down.
We're just continuing this banter as he's...
Well, you see,
Huh. So you were trapped in a coffin?
for untold ages.
Huh. I
La,
vaguely
la, la,
remember
la,
that.
la, 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 la.
So, he continues to make small talk with you there. As Nofjor, you descend the spiral staircase. And as you do, you notice the air in the shaft is distinctly... There's a faint, dank and moist smell to it.
Okay.
Not strictly unpleasant, but after being in the dry heat of the desert for so long, the increased humidity and smell of wet stone is definitely striking.
Okay. Can I see if the... 'cause there's a curved relief, you said?
There were carvings on the ceiling
Carvings.
of like the chamber you were in before, but they're too far above you now to see.
Yeah. But does it look like it's changing from man-made to natural or something like that as I go?
No. It looks like it continues to be a carved, like worked stone shaft.
Interesting. Okay. I'll go stealthily.
All right, next
With
stealth check.
advantage. So I don't make sounds, baby. Ah, that was pretty bad. 17.
17. Okay, good to know.
Okay.
So you proceed down, and the staircase winds down and down and down. You descend about 100 feet, and the stairs beneath your feet begin to grow wet and slick.
Huh. I tell this to Vaic in my head?
Vic, are you continually casting message with the?
I mean, if I was having a conversation with which
Yeah. Okay, so
I probably would have.
so then sure.
Huh.
And then my wife Frida and I went out to dinner with our Aunt Marjorie, and
Oh,
There's
okay,
just water!
okay.
You dank!
There's what? Naftor, that is extremely rude of you. We were having a conversation.
Are you calling
Shut
my
up.
Aunt Marjorie dank?
No, I'm sure your Aunt Marjorie is anything but dank. Alright, well, anyway, what do you mean it's dank? It's moist?
It's wet.
I mean, okay.
Moist.
That's it? That's all you know? That's all there is on 100 feet or so? I mean,
Far.
do you want to just come back and go into the library and, start
No.
doing stuff?
But there could be treasure.
I mean, you can continue to go, but I mean, I can only keep this up for so long.
Wait, was that supposed to convince me to not to come back?
I mean,
Did you stop moving, or did you keep going?
No, I keep going.
All right. So at about this point, you exit the range of message, and you two can no longer hear each other.
I mean, you could always turn.
I'm finally free.
Oh, but we were having such a pleasant conversation. I like that one.
You should have met the old him before he had his head cut off.
I did meet the old one.
What? You did?
Yes,
He was kind of a dick.
I agree. So are you.
I mean, at least I'm handsome.
Mm,
Just choose to ignore that.
So, as you proceed down these stairs, they grow increasingly slippery. I need you to make a dexterity check.
What the fuck? This is not OSHA compliant.
Sure isn't.
Dex is 13.
13? Okay. There's a moment where one of your feet almost slides out from under you, but you're able to catch yourself. And do not slide down the rest of these stairs. As you continue down, your dark vision can make out below you what looks like the end of the staircase. Maybe a total of 200 feet below the room you came from. And it ends on a perhaps 20-25 foot diameter stone platform in the midst of what appears to be some sort of underground lake.
Oh.
Hmm.
Really? I will take a ball bearing and throw it as far as I can.
You just throwing it down, or you just kind of like throw it out into the lake?
Out into the lake.
Okay. So you take a little ball bearing and toss it. There's a very, very faint as it hits the water.
Okay.
Oh,
So
I would have told everybody that he's out of range of message right now, so I don't know what. They didn't sound like he was in trouble, but I can't.
Should-
I mean,
communicate with him.
maybe he died.
I think we would have heard something if he died.
Yeah, that's fair. He does have a sort of,
Like high-pitched screaming and "Come save
Yeah.
me! Come save me! Please don't! I don't want to die! Not like
Yeah,
this! Please, I'm too
that's-
young."
Oh, I was thinking more of but yeah.
Yeah, true. That.
Have you guys seen some of those like horror plays that sometimes are in play theaters?
I mean,
What?
No, I have not.
No.
Ah, well, yeah.
Anyways, I think we should split the party.
yeah. Anyway, does anybody want to go into like the actual door where the
Okay.
library is?
So here's what we do. Forge,
Mhm.
you go to Gakanad. Vaik, you and I will go into the library. Yahek, you go wait in the car.
Hmm.
Anyway, so Nalpure, do you want to proceed to the bottom of this stair?
Yep.
Okay. So you do, and you step out onto this stone platform. It has a low balustrade, maybe 2.5 feet around the edge, so that you don't topple into the lake. And you see something that looks kind of like this. So, on this stone platform with you, there are 2 stone benches, and in the center of the platform there's a small raised basin. And not pictured, but in that basin are a number of small, faintly glowing pearlescent orbs of some material you don't recognize.
Okay, and in terms of the Z dimension here,
Mhm.
where am I with the lake?
So the surface of the lake is maybe 5 feet below you,
Okay. All right.
and it appears very still and
Alright.
dark, very dark.
Okay, I start heading up then.
Cannonball!
Okay.
Back up. Till I have
So you go back up the stairs, make another dexterity check, as they are very slippery.
Oh man, I just made a connection. Okay. I should pay attention more often.
Nah, don't do it.
17.
17? Okay. You
Yeah.
ascend the stairs without issue.
Yep. I just understood something. Okay. Hey guys,
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
that's a lot of stairs. Okay. I should have quit smoking. Okay, so there's like 200 stairs, and then there's a fucking lake, and there's some fucking ritual thing there, and I think if you get the ritual wrong, you fucking die and drown, because all the stairs are slippery.
What do you mean ritual thing?
There's like a centerpiece right above this lake with some orbs, and I didn't really investigate past that because I'm smart.
I mean, that doesn't really sound like a library to me.
I agree.
Let's just go through the door.
But you know what it does sound like?
What is it? It sounds like a lake.
Treasure and adventure.
Anyway, and I
Okay.
start walking through the
Oh.
door into.
You know, I can't drown.
Ah.
I mean,
Hey Forge, you wanna go do that shit?
Yeah, why
can
not?
we, guys? The library though is right there. We could hit it on
Fake.
the way out.
Did it kill your sense of adventure when
My
you
sense
lost
of
your head?
adventure is going into this mysterious library where the Finks said that we could freaking die, and you want to go play in a puddle
I
underneath
thought
the
we
wa-
voted on this already.
Yeah, who's
Yeah.
voting? What are we
And-
doing?
Nofjor, how about if we close the sky, we come back?
But Forge can fucking
No,
not
I'm saying we
travel.
can explore the lake under after we've had our study session at the library. And hey, we might learn something about the lake under after our study session at the library. Guys,
Yeah,
look,
no,
I just really
imagine
fucking like
Forge,
books, and I haven't
like-
had my hands on a good book in a while. Please, please.
Just imagine like Forge floating there, like, hey guys, we're going to work.
He wouldn't be floating there. He's made out of metal. He would sink.
Yeah, we've also literally seen Forge fly.
Also, just want to. Caladan says, also just want to point out, I also don't think I can drown.
Come on!
I mean, you are undead, so you don't need to breathe. So that is also. But you
got
probably have
both
more
of them.
buoyancy than Forge does.
I haven't had an opportunity to put it to the test.
Actually, well, no, because your lungs would fill with water. Well, you'd probably still be more buoyant than Forge, but not as buoyant as somebody who's not.
Can I go inspect the
am
door?
Here.
There isn't actually a door, it's just another passageway.
Okay.
Okay, well, let's start going.
I start walking through this door passageway as I try to think about who would be more or less buoyant.
Make an,
think I'll win this
make an
fight.
intelligence check for the lulz.
Wait, an intelligence check?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah, boy. 18.
18? Caladan also seems to have a weird metal thing going on, but Forge is definitely denser. So,
Oh, you're right. He is liquid metal, though. But if he made the liquid metal into a bigger surface area, maybe he could float.
intriguing. Alright. So you guys make your way through the main passage, which proceeds another 60 feet or so, and you can see that it opens up into another chamber. Do you want to go in?
No,
Yes. Is there any markings on the door?
There's still no door.
Oh,
It's
is
just an
there
open passageway.
any visual things besides open passageway?
Indeed, there are. Both sides of this passageway are lined with beautiful tapestries.
Is it of painful things happening, or of people just chilling, having a good time?
As you examine them,
Or neither?
go ahead and make a history check to discern how much meaning you're able to glean from them.
History. Ooh, fuck. 7.
Okay. The style of the artwork is very abstract, and it's hard to determine exactly what's going on. There aren't any obvious signs, torture and pain and whatever else, but it's kind of hard to tell. You are able to make out that there appear to be a number of humanoid figures in various spaces. Again, kind of abstractly represented. There seems to be some sort of theme of ascent, but that's about all you're able to make out.
Alright, into the next chamber, I guess.
When we pass, can I just, like, take a quick Nofjor to make sure he's not staring at the tapestries?
No? Is Nofjor staring at the tapestries?
Oh?
Well,
Listen,
good
you
thing.
told us not to steal anything. I'm making sure you're not stealing anything.
I pick
There's a
Oswald
difference
up.
between being dumb and being whatever.
I put Oswald on my shoulder.
John, I'm not saying you're dumb, but Oswald thinks Nofjor is.
It's a good argument.
Stop metagaming, John.
So you guys make your way to the end of this passage, and it opens up into another large cylindrical chamber, or seemingly cylindrical chamber. This one's significantly larger than the first. It's maybe 120 feet in diameter, and the circular walls are lined with shelves. There is a ceiling maybe 20 feet above you, but there's an opening in the center, creating basically what seems like some kind of large atrium space. And so that the ceiling is kind of like a circular balcony that's maybe 25 feet wide around the whole perimeter of the room. And then there's an opening about 60 feet wide in the middle. Those of you with dark vision are able to make out through this opening that there appear to be more levels going up. But you appear to be at the bottom level of whatever this space is. There's not an opening in the floor.
So there's no opening in the floor. Is there another?
But there are stairs going up.
There's no passage like into another chamber. It just starts going up.
Make a perception check.
Perception. 18.
18. Within the limits of your dark vision, you're not able to see any other passages. It looks like the walls are continuously lined with bookshelves. The only reason you're able to know that this thing is about 120 feet in diameter is because of Caladan's super dark vision, and he communicates that.
Huh.
But yeah, there are stairs leading up to what appears to be the next level.
On the first floor, there's bookshelves on the first floor or no?
There are bookshelves lining the entire circumference.
How tall are the bookshelves?
About 20 feet.
Okay, can I just go to one and just explore the titles?
Do you read Dwarvish?
Hey Vayek, I don't want to use a spell slot. Can you come over here?
Yeah. What?
What type of books do you see these are?
Is there anything denoting like category or like is it?
Without reading Dwarvish, hard to tell.
I can
he
comprehend languages still up.
Oh, it's still up?
Oh, it's an hour duration, so I'm assuming it will still be up.
Yeah, you're still well within that. There are many tomes here. Go ahead and make an intelligence check to see if you can discern any organizational system here.
I can't help because it's a different language.
Intelligence check.
Ooh, also I have an ambiance image for this.
Ooh. That's not good. 9.
It's not exactly the shape of the room, but it has the right vibe.
Similar. Okay.
There's also
I know
less
what that
lighting,
is.
but whatever.
I rolled a 9.
9? The books appear to cover a wide range of different topics, and there appear to be biographies of kings, economic treatises, studies of magic. The organizational system is not immediately clear to you, and it's a little overwhelming to try to find anything specific in this enormous selection.
There just seem to be books on books on books. I don't see any like sections or way they're denoted. It's just, this is about King Ferdinand.
Archduke Ferdinand?
Franz Ferdinand, yeah. I'm just gonna say out loud, because wasn't one of the rules about fellow scholars, yada yada yada. I'm just gonna say out loud, assistance.
You wait a moment. Nothing happens.
Nafdor, you speak Dwarvish, right?
Yes.
How do you say assistance in Dwarvish?
Lake.
I assume you have a really thick accent, so I'm gonna do Lech.
You guys wait another moment. Nothing happens.
Okay, this is how you say it. Badoom badoom.
And thus it was that assistance in dwarf was Badoom Badoom.
Ba-dum ba-dum.
Badoom badoom.
You wait another moment, nothing happens.
Shit.
However, at this point, Forge and Nofjor, as you guys are waiting for anything to happen after this latest utterance, both of you guys with your very high past perception hear coming from somewhere above you and very faint, some kind of muttering.
What?
Does anyone?
Something's above us. I look up.
Make a perception check.
I perceive. Shit, where did I put it? Where? D&D?
In the butt.
I'm sorry.
What?
I don't know why I closed that. Oh god. Sorry. Ooh, high roller. Okay. That's a 24.
24. Okay. You look up through the opening in the level above you. You don't immediately see anything, because your dark vision only extends out to 60 feet. Then there is a faint flash of light high above you. Not really a flash, so much as a brief glow. Maybe higher up than your dark vision allows you to make out. But you're aware of that brief glow.
There's something and there's a light. And I don't want to go towards it. Can you do lights like at the distance?
I can light something up and throw it.
I take another ball bearing.
I cast light on it.
And then I hand it to Veve.
Where do you want me to throw it?
Throw the holy hand grenade up there. And I point.
I throw.
Wait, but you have to throw on 3, not before, not after.
I throw.
Alright, so you take the tiny little ball bearing in your hand and you chuck it upward. Make a strength check.
Strength check. 20.
20? Okay. The ball bearing goes up maybe 60 feet or so before air resistance gets the better of it and it comes falling back down. As it travels up, you see it illuminate the edges of... Or, what's the radius on light, actually?
20 feet. Bright light, 20 feet beyond that is dim light.
Okay, if you chuck it up kind of towards the edge of this opening, you see it briefly illuminate several other levels that also look to be about 20 feet tall each, and each lined with similarly overwhelming bookshelves before it comes falling back down. But Nofjor, in this light, you aren't able to make out whatever the source of the muttering or the glow is. However, as you chuck the glowing ball bearing up, there's a and the muttering stops.
I dispel that light spell.
Hello?
Are you speaking in Common or Dwarvish?
And then I was about to say hello in Dwarvish. We mean you no harm. Dwarf,
Hmm?
what do dwarves like to eat?
Food?
We have food. Well,
There's no response.
it doesn't like us.
Nofjor, what are you talking to?
I don't know. There's something up there muttering.
We should be careful.
There's something up where?
Don't want to interrupt our scholars.
Oh shit, you're right. I'm sorry, Mr. Scholar. Please continue to enjoy 50 Shades of Grey.
How far up? After? Where was it?
It's up there. We're really high.
50 Shades of Chartreuse.
I mean, should we go up? It's respectful to introduce oneself.
How do we go up there?
There's stairs.
I mean, sure, but we should probably start scouring through these bookshelves and see if there's anything of use.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's a thing watching us. I don't want to fucking look for books while the thing's watching us.
Shouldn't we ask someone for help, maybe?
We tried.
But, like, better?
I mean, how would you make it better?
Like, personably, excuse me, Sir Ma'am
Princess.
Scholar. I'm looking to revive my dragon.
No. Not even close. It's a metal orb.
Well, okay, then you do the... No, wait, no, you don't do the talking. I do the talking.
No,
Let's
I got
find
this.
someone.
Okay, so...
Can we find someone then?
I mean, we might as well just look through and explore real quick to see how big it is, because, I mean... Just, you know, make sure to count your shadows.
Well, let's stay together, maybe, and just take care that we don't annoy anyone.
At this point, Caladan says, guys, there's something up there looking at us.
Oh.
Yep, that's what I just said.
Alright, well,
Yeah,
let's go find it, I guess.
Yeah, let's introduce.
I
Is
don't
that-
like this, but I guess we have to.
I grab Yahek's hand.
We're doing it.
Are you ready to go up, Hexy?
I am, but I pull my hand away.
Okay. Fine.
Okay, and we go
I
up
can't see anything. What was that awkward silence?
Anyway,
I can see tension and nothing else.
This isn't in my program.
Alright, I guess I'd lead us to where I saw it, like where the stairs would lead us there.
Okay, so you ascend to the next level, which looks much the same as the first, except it has a large circular hole in the middle. There are another set of stairs leading up, yet another level. And as you ascend to this third level, you see opposite you, against one of the walls, and this is not the figure that Caladan saw for the purposes of clarification. Looks like a stout humanoid figure at a bookshelf, kind of running its finger across a line of books.
But he's not reading.
Doesn't have a book open at the moment. Appears
That's
to
not
be looking for
said that
something.
it was not the figure?
Caladan, with his super dark vision, clarifies, that is not what I saw before.
Is the thing you saw before still above us?
It is.
Should we talk to this guy? He's not reading.
Hello!
Hi. Sorry to trouble you. Let me ask you a question.
The figure kind of startles for a second, turns around. And then kind of walks around towards you guys, slowly and cautiously. Doppus?
Do we recognize the language?
Sounds vaguely dwarvish. And indeed, as this figure approaches you and enters the limits of the rest of your dark vision, it does look vaguely, or not vaguely, looks very dwarvish. Although the skin is pale, and the hair is also pale.
I just kind of push an offshore forward.
Interesting. Pale.
I would have understood what he said, right?
It just said, "Hello, who are you?"
I can't speak other languages under comprehend languages. I can only understand them. Correct?
Believe that's how it works.
Isn't the implication you can speak it?
What about an offshore?
Nofter just speaks dwarvish. So.
You mean he just speaks it?
Yeah, between the two of them, we can figure stuff out.
No, I mean I'm assuming he can understand it spoken to him too, right? So like,
Do you speak common?
Hello, I say in Dwarvish.
And again, in kind of strange dialect, but you're able to make out. It says, "Hello, again."
This place is pretty cool, isn't it?
It contains much knowledge and many secrets. Yes.
Nofjork, ask him if there's a certain way or like ways to denote categories or stuff like that. Like how can we tell which books are in what areas?
Ask if there's an index.
Yeah, that's what I was going for. Thank you, Forge.
So no problem. Like
We're
how you
kind
do.
of new here, and
Yes, I would expect so.
do you know like if there's like an index or like some librarian assistant or something?
I know that there is not. But my master has gained familiarity with some of the organizational nuances of this place.
Your master.
Yes.
Is he here?
It lies below.
Oh, is he in that lake?
Not strictly speaking, but effectively.
Aha. Why are the stairs all wet going down there?
It is part of its nature.
Not always a friendly nature.
I don't know if I would describe my master as unfriendly.
Oh, well,
What about you? Are you of friendly nature?
oh, that's what everybody tells me. I wouldn't say it myself, so of course.
And why have you come here?
And then I turn to Vague. Why did we come here again?
I mean, knowledge and it's a library.
Didn't we come here for information? Well, we're looking for Lyle's master, right?
Yeah, but I mean,
We
there
have a
could be.
name?
There could
We
be
could also learn
information
about the towers while we're
on
here.
that. The towers. I don't know if there's anything.
We can learn about the faceless one
the faceless one.
and what is it? The architect inventor.
The great intellect.
The skiff, the great intellect.
We search for information on the faceless one. I don't know if you know him.
I'm unfamiliar.
Were you do you see what happened out there? The sky?
I have never left this place.
Ask
like
him how
it.
long he's been here.
How long have you been here?
The passage of time is hard to tell.
Oh, that's okay.
A long time.
Right.
Ever since I chose my vocation.
chose. Oh, are you like an apprentice?
A scholar.
So like, what is your vocation?
I am a scholar, as I just said.
Right. I meant like you study something specific, no?
I study many things. One
Ah,
does not come to this library to study something specific and leave it there.
Yes, of course. All knowledge is good knowledge, of course. Yes.
Oh, there's much dangerous knowledge here as well. Some cursed knowledge.
Ah, is that stuff you read it and it's like you never want to see it again, or it's like actually fucked up and like you get cursed or something?
Both.
Hmm. Well, is there a way for us to like contact your master?
There is.
Does it involve any rituals or swag
No.
affinity?
No, you simply return to the Well of Communion and drop one of the summoning orbs into the water.
Ah, that seems simple enough.
It
And
is.
the waters don't like rise or anything like that.
They never have in my experience.
Oh, seems more straightforward than I thought it would be.
Oswald, you can certainly insight this guy.
He seems scholarly.
Natural 20, so 22.
Natural 20. Okay. Best you can tell, he's being forthright and honest with you.
Okay. Also, is Vague translating all of this? Because he can still understand everything.
Yeah, I've been translating it all.
Okay.
Hey guys, I don't know if I trust this master.
I mean, I'm assuming his master they're referring to, or whatchamacallit, Osiris or whatever, the Sphinx.
I don't think so, because it's down in the well.
Yes, but I mean, it might be him that you're summoning from that well. He's the one who allowed us permission into here, right?
Hey, Nofdor, you should ask if the master looks like, a lion man.
No, that's just. I said. Do you know
The muffin man.
Osphirion? That's the guy in the lake.
Oh no. Osphirion doesn't live in the lake. But
if-
we are grateful to him that he has allowed us access.
So Sphirion granted these people access here, but he's not the owner.
No, he's not the guy in the lake.
Huh. Intriguing.
How do I know if something is like cursed and I shouldn't read it?
Are you well versed in the arcane?
No, but that guy is, and I point to Hexy.
Then you'd best trust in him?
Ooh.
Okay, I guess we go contact. Well, first, do you know who's up there? There's a guy like watching us.
Yes.
Who's that?
No, it's not exactly a guy. It is a distasteful aberration. It goes by Lanush Edox.
Uh-huh.
Here's the spelling in chat.
Not a scholar, is he? Is it?
It would be ungenerous to say it is not a scholar.
Didn't seem to want to say hello to us.
It is rather skittish. Paranoid, even.
I'm just a nice guy. No need to fear me, at least. But anyway, thank you for your time, and I hope you find your books.
I will. I hope you find yours.
All right. Okay. And then
I must get back to my work.
Ah, yes, of course. Okay.
It goes back, without further ado, turns around and walks back to the bookshelf that he was at before and seems to find a book and pull it out and begin flipping through it,
You know,
paying
that
no
was
further attention.
kind of weird, guys. We didn't fight him or like kill him or like. Ha. We just talked.
Why don't we go talk to this Lanouche guy?
Doesn't seem like he wants to talk to us.
I mean, he is eyeing us, is he not? And then I look toward Kaladin to see if he's still looking at us.
Maybe he favors you, Offshore.
Definitely still something up there looking. Looks
Well, I mean, we could
familiar,
also...
actually.
Wait, looks what? What did you say?
Remember those eyeball monsters we fought in the top of Chanagath?
Oh,
The little ones?
yeah?
It looks like one of them is up there watching us.
Maybe let's not go up there.
No, I mean, we could still, talk to it and see what's going on.
I think we want to go to the lake.
Yeah,
No.
but hold on. We don't know any information, and if we could talk to another thing and examine one of these subjects, we could possibly figure something out, if that makes sense.
Listen, I don't trust the thing in the lake.
Why?
Because we've had way too many freaking masters to talk to another one. I'm sort of sick of masters at this point.
You don't have to, like, say, I swear my eternal life to you, O Lord of the Lake. If there's a sword in there, don't pick it up. You'll be fine.
So, not for Lanouche?
We can, I guess, just go there while
I'm saying is like
halfway there.
we wouldn't have known. I'm like saying that take the information that we learned from who were we just talking to?
Didn't introduce himself.
Shit, neither did I.
Huh. Well, that guy that we were just talking to, right? And then ask the other dude the same questions to see if the answers are different.
I guess
Also,
if
we
get
can
that
ask
thing
him
to
if he
talk to
also
us.
knows if there's a way of indexing these things that could point us to, a portion of the library that makes more sense for us to comb through for such knowledge.
Also, I will say that we don't have too much time here,
Huh?
Why not?
because the sky is breaking.
No, it's already broken.
I mean, true, but there could be a remedy for this guy in one of these books.
Yeah, but I mean, he's been here for years and he hasn't found anything about anything, so I mean...
We didn't ask him if he had a remedy for this guy, and he didn't know this guy was broken because he didn't leave.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. He's been here for a long time. There are too many books for us to, like, go through.
I know, that's why I'm trying to find us an index so we can search down that
Let's
Cut
do
down the
that
search
water
time.
ritual. Hey,
Okay, so one for water ritual. I'm for Lanouche. Oswald?
I don't feel like it's a good idea for all of us to not be there. for
Listen,
water
I'm
ritual.
voting present. Whatever you guys want to do, I'll do. I just...
So,
yeah, let's all be there.
no,
Alright.
yeah.
So you guys make your way back down levels,
Yes.
Sure.
back through the passageway, back, and you all make your way down the staircase.
Seemingly enough.
Wait, I thought Lanush was he the down guy or the
Wait,
up guy?
are you going up or down?
We're
No,
going
I said
down.
Lake.
Oh, my bad. I thought we were going to Lanush.
No, Lanusha's up. Lake is down.
Okay. Are we taking a break soon, by the way?
We can. If you want.
No, it's fine. I was just wondering if I should wait until we do, or if I should just take her right now.
Oh, well, we can come to a break point in a sec. Or in a couple minutes. So, you guys backtrack out into the foyer of the library. Back down the very slippery staircase. I would like everyone to make dexterity checks, please. As they descend.
We're all making dexterity checks.
You sure are.
Well, shit.
Oh, natural 20.
Alright. And what order are you guys going down in, by the way?
The
I probably should have asked this first.
the non-drownies first.
Yeah, I'm in front.
Okay, so Forge is in front.
I rolled a 4.
I done rolled a 6.
Alright, so what's the order? So Forge, then Caladan?
Yes.
Okay. Then
I guess I'll go after them.
Okay.
I'll go after Oswald.
Okay.
I'll be behind him.
Yeah.
I'll be the
And
last one in
Vayek sit
line.
back. Wow, Vayek, you're really going with this wizard mentality.
Alrighty. So, those are some fun dexterity checks. Let's see what Caladan gets. And because he has a climb speed, I'm going to give him an advantage on this. Nope, yep, he also rolled shit. Okay.
So right before everybody falls, I just want to point out what they're about to trip on.
I'm excited.
It was a
Alright.
dexterity check, Ralphie, not a perception check.
So, okay, so, as you guys make your way down this very slippery stair, Forge, who can't see for some reason, leading the way, the stairs become more and more wet and slick, and then Forge, your footing slides out from under you, and you kind of reach back, and Caladan attempts to stop you, and that throws off his balance too. And he falls back, and as Oswald, you reach forward to stop him. Basically, everybody except Vayek loses their footing in this domino effect and goes tumbling down, maybe like the last 20 feet of the stairs, taking 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Holy shit.
As you all land in a heap at the bottom of these stairs.
Take it out of your temporary.
Yep.
Take it out of your temporary. I'm going to go ahead and move you guys over to the map. You can adjust your hit points and add your temporary hit points or whatever else, as you are all in a clump at the bottom of the stair. As Vayek gingerly steps down after you.
Huh. That's probably what you'll get for letting the guy who can't see lead the way.
So yeah, these are the tokens from last time before you leveled up, so please adjust your hit points and whatever else. So as you all tumble to the bottom of the stairs, this loud which echoes and reverberates throughout this underground chasm. But the surface of the water, those of you can see, does remain pretty perfectly still. Totally black.
Ow. Okay, Forge.
Yes.
Go do it.
Cuddle. I like this cuddle puddle though.
Is there any like writing or anything around this pedestal in the middle, or no?
Indeed, there are runes on the pedestal itself that just note Well of Communion. And there is also a carving of looks like a fish-like creature.
Huh. How many stones are in the middle?
There are maybe a half dozen. They're maybe about 8 inches in diameter and just give off this soft pearlescent glow.
And like they're all the same color. There's nothing.
They all appear to be the same.
This is the puzzle yet.
I will pick one up.
Okay.
Does my hand explode?
It does not.
Oh shit! Look at that. I will walk over to the
It
side.
is pretty heavy, but you're strong enough that it's no issue.
And then I will toss it into the lake.
Okay. There's a loud as you toss this thing into the lake. You watch as it sinks and sinks and sinks. The light becoming fainter and fainter until it passes out of view entirely.
And Forge, I'm happy you didn't jump in there.
That seems to be pretty deep.
I'm only 240 pounds.
Oh, that's not. He's not that heavy.
This music's unnecessarily dramatic for what I want.
What we see amazes us.
There's this perfectly still, perfectly silent underground lake, and there's this epic music playing.
This is poetic.
We're just gonna pause that.
Huh.
Interesting.
So, you guys wait for a minute, 2 minutes, and 5. Until what you recognize from not that long ago as a telepathic voice addresses each of you in your minds. You summoned me? What can Good Slush do for you?
Wait, what?
Curds LaRouche.
Is that actually the name?
Yeah, it's
Is that a reference? Why is everyone so excited?
Honestly, I was closer than I thought it would be.
there's a faint bubbling. And then at the periphery of the lake, which was roughly at the periphery of most of your dark vision, there's a bit of a dark form that crests above the water with 1, 2, 3 faintly glowing eyes kind of stacked on top of each other. It has been so long since there have been newcomers.
Hello.
Is he speaking Dwarvish?
It is speaking telepathically directly into your mind, so it's in no particular language, but you understand its meaning.
Cool.
Hi, we came from your friend Ostephron. He let us in. So yeah, we're new here. And we're like, look, get oriented and stuff, you know.
Is it speaking in common or Dwarvish?
It's speaking telepathically directly into your mind. So,
Oh, okay, sorry.
Simple, yeah.
yeah, just casual. The eyes, or whatever this thing is, begin to circle you, or begin to circle the periphery of the lake.
Eh.
There's faint ripples behind it. Osphirian let you in.
Yes.
Hasn't done that in a while. You must be an interesting bunch.
Oh well, that's what everybody tells me.
In precursor, I say. As some might say we are.
Interesting indeed.
In beeps and bloops.
Just the dial-up tone.
Yes.
Little modem screech. But you haven't told me yet why you have summoned me, or what I can do for you.
Oh well, there's that one dude that said you're his master who was like, you could help us maybe find some books that we're looking for or something like that.
I can do this thing, yes.
Does this require us swearing fealty or otherwise being in an eternal bond with you?
Do you desire to swear fealty to me?
I not at this time.
Then no. But you are certainly welcome to.
Do I remember this guy's name?
Erd Slarouche.
No.
Is
I mean, like, does that?
No, does it mean anything to you?
Yes.
Make a history check.
Fucking history checks all goddamn game long. Let's do it, boys.
We're in a library.
Is this a telepathic conference call?
Yep.
Nice.
So, like, can we hear everyone else?
12.
For the purposes of keeping this straightforward, yes, you can.
Okay. Wait, now, how up on the totem pole is he? Or it?
Name doesn't mean anything to you, you don't know.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Video is not available.
Shit.
It's okay, I have a perfect card song.
Ooh, this is fun.
Hey, Aaron.
Yeah.
Do you know the faceless one?
Perhaps.
I mean, it seems like a yes or no question.
It is. And one which I am unwilling to answer at this time.
Do you?
It seems
Oh, go ahead.
like you seek to take advantage of my knowledge and experience, which is, after all, why this pool exists. But I would request a service.
Wait, sorry, would request a what?
A service in return.
Okay, what?
You see, there are certain tools which would be of interest to me, which my assistants have been unable to locate. I believe that the entity known as Ladouche Adox is hoarding them. It is paranoid and hoards them unnecessarily and inconsiderately. However, the laws of this place prevent me from taking direct action against Ladouche Adox. Go ahead and roll an insight check.
Is it possible for me to assist him?
You can roll your own insight check, but no, you can't assist him.
Okay, yeah, I'll roll my own. No.
20 total.
20? Okay.
Haha!
Okay.
I rolled a 19 plus 2.
Okay. This entity is extremely difficult to read. best you can tell, it's being on the level. So anyway, Slanushadux is paranoid and hoards these tomes selfishly and inconsiderately. The laws of this place prevent me from taking direct action to remedy the situation. But you might be something.
Why would these laws not apply to us?
Are you planning on staying long?
I suppose not. But if we break the laws, then things could get dicey for us.
They could. But that is the condition. Me sharing my knowledge.
Okay, we'll think about it and get back to you.
Do the laws dictate you can't help those that break the law?
You can read the law as well as I.
Suppose we could.
Will that be all?
So your help is dependent on how we handle the situation upstairs.
That was very succinctly put.
Well, we have quite a ways to go to think about your offer. I'm sure you'll know if we have satisfied it.
Return with the tomes I require, and that will be all the proof I need.
How many things will you answer if we do?
I will share whatever you wish to know within my power.
Okay, what tomes do you need?
There are several accounts by the ancient dwarven astronomer Zerbazia Noclear that detail the arrival of the precursors, which I expect would be of particular interest to some of you. I believe that Lanush Dogs forged these and other related tomes for nefarious purposes. Bring these to me. I have no interest in holding them permanently. I simply wish to read them, glean their knowledge, and then return them to their rightful.
Sounds good to me.
He says Lanush is holding it for nefarious reasons.
That's what it said.
Inside check.
Oh, come
Roll
on.
another insight check.
Come on.
17.
What do you think's gonna happen?
Yeah, we
See-
won't be here now.
Seems like it believes it's holding on to them for nefarious purposes.
There you go.
Look, I'm trying to be the paranoid one for once.
And, you know, you're talking to a psychic underground fish monster, so, you know.
Yeah,
that's fine.
exactly. I don't know why I'm the only person who's paranoid.
I mean, who says you? Never mind. Oh, no more. No metagaming. Blah 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 blah.
If you do not wish to entertain this offer, then simply do not return. But I suspect that we could both benefit from the tomes I seek, and that you could benefit from my vast memory.
Okay. I think that's all we needed.
Yes.
Alright, so we head back upstairs, boys?
Glad we
Indeed.
get to see the around here.
Yep.
You guys make your way back upstairs, back to what appears to be the main archive, main reading room, library, this vast cylindrical chamber that extends up farther than any of you can see. You make your way to the second level. The third level, where the very pale dwarf who had sent you down to his master before doesn't appear to still be there.
Sad.
You make your way up to the fourth level, the fifth level, and as you're walking from the one staircase to another, Kaladin stops and says something familiar. Wait. And he goes over to a bookshelf and appears to recognize some of the titles, which, if anyone cares to look over, seem to be in a different language.
Is comprehensive languages still up?
I'd say sure.
Yes.
Is it all languages?
Yes, I believe so. Let me see. Let me read it.
It's all languages as long as you can touch the
You have to
surface.
touch the surface.
Yeah, for the duration, you understand the literal meaning of any spoken language you hear. You also understand any written language you see, but you must be touching the surface.
Yeah, so you'd have to go over and touch the books.
I will go over and I will manhandle the shit out of those books.
Okay, so, And as you do, Higa says, some of these titles are in primordial. And as you touch one of them, it just says, it literally translates to the Lords of Terror.
Huh.
I think I need to spend some time with these.
I toss him the book.
This is what I need to know. This is so fortuitous that I found. Please, for gameplay purposes, continue on without me.
Huh.
As he conveniently finds his own thing to research.
No,
You
no,
should
no, no,
really
no, no,
come with
Kaladin.
us.
We're gonna wait for you.
Do 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 do.
Anywho, so wait.
So he goes off to take a giant undead dump and read this book while he's doing so. Moving on.
So did we want to do that thing for Erd?
I mean, I don't see why not, as long as the fucking library doesn't collapse around us for doing it.
See, now, this is why, okay, I don't want to do that thing for Erd. And here's my notion behind that, right? So, Erd is obviously some kind of immortal, just like Osphirion, correct?
I don't think so.
I would assume so. However, Osphirion was the one who gave us access to the library, and Erd wants us to do something that goes against the library's rules. So I don't think Erd is the one who created the library, and I think Osphirion, or maybe someone connected to Osphirion, is the one who created the library. And that is because, you know, if he really wanted the dude to stop hoarding the goddamn books and he created the library, he'd be able to break his own rule and be like, okay, whatever, give me back the fucking books, right? Like,
I don't know what you just said.
okay, well, because Erd can't disobey the rules of the library, he is not powerful enough. He isn't powerful enough or on the same level of power that the library is on.
I mean, he didn't say that he created it.
I understand that. And I feel because he isn't on the same power of it, if we do something to to cut off our nose to spite our face and get kicked out of the library, which is more powerful than the person downstairs, which is telling us to do something against the library, we probably shouldn't.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, first let's just talk to this guy, and if he gives us the books, then we can just bring it down. But yeah, I mean, I don't trust this guy, so I don't really care.
We can't bring the books out.
But wouldn't that be considered part of the library?
No.
Well,
it wasn't the whole conversation outside.
we have
the
to
arch.
respect our fellow scholars.
Oh,
Yes.
see, I thought the thing. Yeah, no. I thought the issue was that he was hoarding them, and the only way that he could get them is to attack him, which is the rule that he would be breaking.
No,
Yeah.
there's also... It's taking it out of the library.
Well, no one's...
Wait, is it?
Guy downstairs doesn't want to take them out. He just wants to read them.
He is
So he
outside the
says.
library.
Is he?
He wants us to break
wasn't clear about
multiple.
that.
He wants us to break multiple rules.
Can can someone smarter than me? I'm actually asking this out loud. Can someone smarter than me think about this and mechanically make a check to see if he's inside or outside the library?
I don't...
Anyone here
You-
a lawyer?
Sure, I make a lawyer check.
Sure, just roll an intelligence check.
I cast guidance.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh my lord.
Natural 20. Okay. Given that the stonework and runic writing down in the Well of Communion were in very similar style to that of the rest of this library complex, wouldn't be a stretch to say it's still part of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, in my professional opinion, I'd say it's still the library.
Okay, so as long as...
And I'm a professional.
I'm okay with that.
So
Well,
then
that's what I said.
it just goes down to getting the books away from
Well, with his permission.
Lanouche with
Yeah, we'd
his
have to
permission. But because him being paranoid, I thought the whole, read between the
Well-
lines thing there was that it would have to come down to some force or
If
something.
we have someone who's good at speaking,
Yes, I
we
will
might
handle
be
it.
able to negotiate this. Not you, Nofjor.
Okay.
Or you. I don't know. It's not up to me. I'm not
I
gonna-
trust him.
I mean,
There's one condition, though, and that's... Jake, you can't fucking just start blasting.
what? I've never just started blasting.
You've done it like 18 times now.
Well, I've only just been able to blast
Don't
recently.
worry, I
and
will
the
kill
last-
Vague if he tries.
And the last good joke, I'll fucking slaughter you, pathetic mental being you. Anyway,
Oh, you guys.
Dave, be careful,
This
your
hurts.
mouth is showing.
I'm sorry, he must have slipped through. I started blasting things when they said they wanted to kill you, Nofjor.
Anyway, I think I can persuade him.
Okay, and what if you can't?
We have good old Yahek. He's kind of a poet.
And what if Yahoo can't?
Well, we'll think of that when we get there.
But,
We'll do
being
things the hard way.
intellectual beings that we are, we should have a plan B.
By the by, we're talking. I grab a random book off the bookshelf.
Okay.
It's cursed.
Doesn't matter which one it is. I just grab it.
Roll a percentile die.
Do I roll a? Is there a way to do that in
2d10.
Roll20?
Or just roll a d100.
Or 2d10.
Oh, okay. 36.
Okay. It appears to be a tome in Dwarvish that you can't read.
Oh, perfect. I hold on to it.
Also, you still can't see, so...
Yes, well that, yeah.
Um,
But it feels like a book.
as I guess we're going to Lanouche, correct?
Are you?
Yes. Did anybody want to not go to Lanouche?
That's the guy upstairs.
Yes.
Then we got. That's my vote.
Can I just
Yeah, we're going to chat with.
passively be looking and reading book titles as we go?
Sure. Just make a general perception check. Those of you who can read Dwarvish.
I don't wanna.
Okay, then don't.
And I'm
I think it's only
specific.
these two.
I'm specifically looking for things that would interest me and or the current topics of the group.
Okay.
Perception.
Yeah.
14, 15, 16, 17,
At this point, I'm
17.
gonna cast. Sorry.
Sorry, what?
I was saying, at this point, I'm gonna cast light on my shield because
Okay.
the Noosh can clearly see us in the dark.
Seems that way. Alright, and sorry, what did you roll?
17.
Okay. Just as you ascend these various levels, so there is an interesting title that jumps out. Actually, of a series of volumes. There are maybe like 20 of them. Each of them entitled "History of the War of Creation," volumes 1 through 20. Although volumes 8 and 17 are missing.
Huh. I will pull volume 1 and just scrub through it as the group is doing whatever the group is
Okay.
doing.
It's a big, dense tome. It opens with like a preface by some ancient historian. It'll take more than your couple minutes of walking to make any.
No, yeah, but I intend to be looking through it while whatever conversations is happening.
Okay. So you guys ascend another couple levels.
God damn it.
You see, on maybe like the 8th level, another couple of these pale figures. One of whom is the one you conversed with before. Kind of looks up from a book that he's reading. There's also a female dwarven figure, also immersed in a tome, and the one who spoke to you before gives you a little bit of a wave and then goes back to his book. Nofjor, as you look at the female dwarven figure, the voice in your head says, "Frida? Nofjor, wait. Look at her.
I close my eyes.
No, don't do that.
I slightly open one eye. Okay,
Yeah.
I look at her.
No, Nofjor. I think that's my wife.
That can't be your wife, man.
Why can't it be?
She's dead.
Yeah, so was I.
Right, but you're like in my head. You're not, a dwarf.
Well,
Let's try this. What's her name again?
Frida.
Hello, Frida.
The dwarven woman very slowly turns her head towards you. And in Dwarven says, "And how do you know my name?"
I'm actually your husband.
Yahek, how do you feel about this?
Well, Yahek doesn't actually know this. That was Spencer.
But you all see Nofjor stop and call out to this woman and say, "I'm actually your husband."
Oh, he says that in
Yeah, he
English?
said that out loud, yeah.
In common?
Dwarvish.
In Dwarvish.
in-
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
Okay.
Okay, so you... but Vic understands this.
Yeah.
You really don't look anything like my Drovikar.
Drove a car. Say something. Something she would know, man.
Will you let me use your voice?
I guess. Go ahead.
Okay. Say, remember that time we got to dinner with our Aunt Marjorie?
I guess my mouth says that.
No, he's not actually taking control of your mouth. He's asking.
He's asking?
Yep.
Oh, yes, of course. Do you remember that time we got dinner with your Aunt Marjorie?
Only vaguely. I was very drunk. So were you, as I recall.
Yeah, real wasted. But I still remember. What do I remember?
How Aunt Marjorie passed out on the table.
You passed out on the table.
No, not her. Aunt Marjorie.
Aunt Marjorie passed out on the table.
Is it really you?
You're just going to have to find out, aren't you?
She sets her book down and runs over to you and gives you a hug.
Jesus. So fucked up.
As she hugs you, you notice her skin is kind of cool and clammy.
You're so... What happened to you? Where have you been?
Oh, I've been here for a long time. I was wondering how long it would be before someone woke you up.
Yes. This beautiful man here. This body here, yes.
Curious that you chose to ride around in a Quailon.
I could not resist.
And who are your friends?
Oh, yes. So, this is we're part of a profit-sharing adventuring party. We all, go and get treasure and, adventure, it's a new life for me.
She kind of eyes you skeptically. I thought your adventuring days were behind you.
I'm young again, things have changed.
Oh. Hopefully not too many things.
I'm very handsome again.
Not going to say you couldn't have picked a better ride, but it's so good to see you again. Will you stay?
Well, I mean, I'm with the boys now, and I can. Are you like stuck here?
Not stuck here, but there's so much to do.
So much to do. There's much we have to catch up on. Yes.
Oh, come, tell me all about your travels.
I look towards Yahek, like questioningly.
I mouth, what do you want me to do?
Before that, do you know that creepy guy thing up there?
Oh, yeah. This tasteful paranoid monster it is.
It's got some books that the thing downstairs want. You know what that's about?
Oh, yeah, it's been hoarding books from the master for as long as we can remember.
Oh, so he's like your master too now.
Well, yeah.
Is he like everybody's master here?
Nafjor, ask her if what side the thing downstairs is on. Like, is Erd a Varasi or is he a Queliar?
I feel like I could just tell you that. Would I know Blim?
Roll a history check.
I have a strong unassociated vibe from him. You're an underground fish, you're probably on your own. That's a 20.
You have a strong, unassociated vibe indeed.
He's not really either one.
That's what I thought.
So he's like Ospharion. Neutral.
True neutral.
Hmm.
Anyway, the master was like, you know, I'll give you knowledge if you get the books. And I'm like, well, okay.
Well, she kind of glances aside for a sec and then looks back at you. Well, I suppose if the master asked it, it must be the right thing to do.
Nafjar.
That's pretty straightforward. What's up?
Ask her if she has a library card.
What's a library card?
They let you use the library.
There was that whole sphinx outside. He let us in.
Yeah, but not everyone has a sphinx.
I'm not asking that.
Okay.
How can you have fun?
Listen, we're going to go persuade that creepy thing. Hopefully. And then we'll be back.
Oh, we've tried persuading it before, but won't have anything to do with us. Maybe you'll have better luck.
You know my charm.
Oh, I do.
Is the dwarf saying anything in my head right now?
He's just kind of like,
You're flirting with my wife.
And then... Okay. I'll be back.
She pulls you down for
Oh yeah?
Mhm.
Okay, this is too awkward even for me. I'm just like, okay. Okay, bye. I'll be back.
Her lips also strangely cool.
Yeah.
Heck.
No maggots came out, so.
No maggots came out. She didn't smell terrible or anything.
She
She's just
showered.
moist. Well, don't be too long, my love.
Of course not. I'll get right on it. And I get right on it.
Okay. So, you guys proceed up another, call it, 4 levels. And as you reach the 12th level, you hear a voice call out to you, not telepathically, in kind of strangely accented common. Far enough. Who are you? What do you want?
Hello. We seek knowledge, O wise one.
Don't try to flatter me.
Well, you've managed to keep things away from that thing downstairs. You can't be that stupid.
No, of course I'm not stupid.
Can you explain what's going on in this place? No one's giving us straightforward answers here.
Have you earned any straightforward answers?
Ah, God, it's a questions with questions thing. Why does everyone do that here?
What do you want?
Listen. Do you know anything that's been about what's been going on the surface? Does anyone know?
I've been here a long time searching for answers.
Is the thing downstairs your master? By the way, this is common, so like everyone.
Yeah,
is this
everyone
all-
can hear this.
Okay. We may have answers for you if you would grant us an audience.
Make a persuasion check.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not.
This is,
Can I
this is
cast
why I talk.
guidance?
Sure, you can cast guidance.
He's about to press X to down on you.
Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to find my minus key so I can do.
Boy. The fuck is a robot doing here?
A solid 3.
Oh, that's a natural.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, no, that natural one is for the.
Oh, yeah.
Meh, I don't like you. Go away.
All right, heck you.
Ooh. Well,
So
okay.
I'd say you guys are at the bottom of the staircase of the 12. The stairs going up to the 13th. You don't see anything on this level, but the voice sounds like it's the level up.
What are you looking for? Is there something we can do to help you, perhaps?
Maybe.
We don't want to be enemies. We don't want to be unfriendly. What can we do?
Tell you what. You can make sure that the fish thing downstairs stops causing me trouble.
How would we do that?
I don't know. Be creative.
It's,
You
know,
could
kind of
block up the
strong.
stair, you could kill all its servants. I don't know.
That's my wife you're talking about.
Well, that's awkward. Look, I don't owe you anything.
You know you don't.
If you want my help, well, you heard what I said.
We can't just go down there start killing fish. It's bad for the environment. Like what's this rivalry here? We need some explanation.
No, I don't need to explain myself to you.
So you're expecting us? You're just telling us go kill this fucking maybe immortal fish thing without any
Kill
information.
the maybe immortal fish thing. I just said kill its servants or stop them from accessing the library. I don't care.
Do they have library cards we can revoke?
What?
We're not killing them.
Or convince Ospherian to kick them out. I don't care.
What do you got against them?
It's gross.
What? People using the library?
No, the fish thing. And it's destroyed several texts because its servants forgot to change back into their human and ruined books with their slime.
Oh. Are they fish people?
Yes, they're fish people.
I just kissed a fish. Huh.
Can you convince him to meet with us in person?
Wait, who was that addressed to?
Nafjar. Out loud. Like, not in mind. Or
What did you say?
can you convince him to meet with us?
Fishman?
The guy upstairs.
I mean, you can hear this conversation.
No, I'm telling you in person, independent of mind talk.
What?
No, I mean, the
Like-
thing addressing you is not using telepathy, it's just talking.
Oh, okay, never mind. I thought he was like a flight upstairs.
He is up a flight of stairs, he's just kind of, like, yelling.
Oh, he's yelling. Okay. Oh, okay, never mind.
Well, listen. Maybe we can make them obey the rules. Is this about the sanctity of the library being violated? Is that what this is?
Look, I don't make the rules. Ospherian makes the rules. I just follow them.
While this is happening, can Vayek just start ascending the staircase while reading the book that he had from before?
Sure, are you trying to be stealthy about it, or just moseying up?
No, I'm just moseying up.
Yeah, you make it about halfway up, and suddenly the voice is, I said that's far enough!
I don't listen, and I continue walking up.
Ugh. I said
Okay.
don't start blasting. God damn it!
I'm just reading
So-
my book. I don't know what you're talking about.
So
Oh,
as
here we
you...
go.
Ah,
Alright, so what order are the rest of you guys in?
I'm at the bottom of the stairs. I guess the first one.
I'm just.
I have laid on, so I guess I'll be behind Nofjor.
Alrighty. So there's enough. Well, I'm just going to put you all in a pile at the bottom of the stairs, and then you can figure
Ah,
it out.
very good.
Because I know you're big fans of piles.
Pile.
Alright, so Vake, as you reach the top of the stairs, this... hang on. Let me make sure I haven't revealed too much of this map. Oh, yep, I have.
That's it. I like the contours of the lines on this map.
Right? Oh, I should have switched back to the ambiance map. Oh well.
You suck.
I do.
Yeah.
As you reach the top of the stairs, this is what you see.
Ooh.
Oh god, zoom out.
You guys are...
Danger.
Oh, look, there it is.
So, it appears to be a floor much like the others, lined with bookshelves. Against this wall, there are two large tables, strewn with many books and arcane-looking instruments.
Fuck. Is that the
And-
holder?
And hovering in front of these tables is a large, grotesque, roughly spherical entity with a wide, many-toothed mouth, a very large single eye in the center of its
Does
spherical.
it have eyeball tentacles?
It does have eyeball tentacles.
You motherfucker.
That's not a beholder. It's too small. It's a babby.
Mm,
Oh
Okay.
no. Fuck you, Ralphie! What are you doing?
No, I'm just... hey, hey.
He's just reading a book.
I'm just reading a book, my
I'm
guy.
just reading a book, bro. What? It's just a prank. It's just a prank.
I don't get it, bro. Are you
make,
Vake or you
make a strength saving
or
throw.
Malik?
Who the
Strength
fuck are you? Are you
saving throw.
Malik or Vayek?
Vake
I'm
or
Vake.
Malik?
Well,
Well,
Vake,
Vake acts
make
the
a
same
strength
way as
saving
Malik.
throw.
Okay. No one's doing any blasting. 25.
25. Okay, you feel this like force start to grip your body and try to shove you back down the... But you plant your feet and it doesn't move you.
Okay.
Ah!
Oh god.
You also see these four small things that you've seen before, indeed, in the battle at the top of Chanagath, and in the and in Kulturvan, actually. Tiny little smaller versions of this thing with like one kind of like square pupil die and four eyeball tentacles, hovering over the open space here.
Hold on, I have to sneeze. Never mind, it went away. Okay. Are we in initiative right now or no?
Not yet. It just kind of tried to shove you back down the stairs. I was like, ah.
But it didn't do anything, correct?
Nope. You succeeded on the strength saving throw.
Damn it.
Offshore, keep talking.
Where's the closest bookshelf to me?
Right here.
I will try to approach the bookshelf.
Okay. It just kind of all 10 eyeball tentacles just kind of turn. Look at you. The mouth kind of snarls.
Okay, hold on.
I'm just looking for a book, and then I'm going to just run my hand around along the books and start reading titles.
Out loud or in your head?
I do that, and as I'm running my finger across the books, I point down toward Nafjor and cast message.
Okay. What do you say?
If it strikes first, the library's on our side.
I shake my head as a response in my mind.
And I will just continue scanning the books.
Fine. Look for your books, but these ones are mine. And it kind of turns and looks at the tables.
I look at.
I'm using them for active research. And if you take them from me, that would disrupt my research and be disrespectful to a fellow scholar.
I would say a fellow scholar would be generous with their research. Because a scholar would hope to advance knowledge.
He's right, you know.
It really interferes with the gift I have for you if you're not so open with knowledge.
You're here for the fish thing.
I'm here to deal with you, not the fish thing.
Well, if you're here to deal with me, then go stop the fish thing from taking my books.
I came here with a book for you. I show him the book I grabbed from the shelf. I thought it may have been of interest, but if you don't care, then I can take it back downstairs.
Is it about the War of Creation? No, it's not. So it's of no interest to me.
Wait.
Interesting. So you would dismiss knowledge of any sort.
Some knowledge is more valuable than others.
You would have such a narrow mind. I guess you are not truly a scholar.
I was reading volume 1 of the War of Creation, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yes! Yes!
I'm just gonna cough and kind of show the cover toward him, but still blatantly just reading it to myself. So you were reading up on the War of Creation.
Yes.
Yet as soon as I walked up these stairs, you try to cast a spell on me.
I told you that was far enough, and you came up anyway.
I'm
You're
sorry.
disrupting my research.
Is this level of the
I was
library
within my
forbidden? Is this level of the library forbidden? Is this level of the library forbidden?
No.
What was that?
It is not forbidden.
So
But
it
you
was
are
not
disturbing
forbidden.
me.
And you've cast a spell on me, trying to force me down the stairs, which could have ended up causing damage to me. And we were looking to be reading upon the same subject?
Make a persuasion check. Actually, make an intimidation check.
Intimidation. Ooh, I'm good at that.
Ralphie's fucking 4D chessing us, and none of us got it.
Mhm.
Oh, well.
I know what I'm trying to do. I don't know what he's trying to do.
20 non-natural.
20.
Oh.
Okay.
Yes.
Fine. What do you want?
As he's saying that, I cast guidance on myself.
What?
It doesn't work.
You're in a beholder's presence.
Ah!
Shit, what do we want? What do we want? What do we want?
Heck.
What has you so absorbed about the War of Creation?
I find it fascinating.
In what ways?
Oh, the drama, the romance, the intrigue. Oh, it was an epic time. I'm sad to have missed it.
And are you unaware of what's happening outside the library?
I've been in here a while. Why? Something I should know about.
I mean, knowledge for knowledge, am I right? For a fellow scholar.
Fine. What do you want to know?
Boys, would you mind coming up to this flight so that we can have a conversation?
I walk up next to
I woke up next to Forge.
means to be on top of Vic.
Ooh.
We wish to know more about. Should I give you a laundry list of things and what you can answer?
Knowledge for knowledge.
We wish to know about 1, the faceless one. Number 2, the great intellect. Number 3, the towers that exist in this desert, such as Charnagoth and similar towers.
Ooh.
If it interests you, we happen to have broken the sky, releasing the faceless one.
What?
That would have been one of the knowledge for knowledge parts there, Forge.
That one was a freebie. If it
Wait.
excites you,
Tell me
we
more.
are.
The eye kind of widens. Tell me more about this.
We made a deal with the faceless
No,
one.
no.
In exchange,
No,
Jesus.
no.
Okay.
No.
we opened up that
No,
sky.
no.
Okay.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Okay, just tell him everything.
How?
And
Like we said, knowledge
Wow.
for knowledge. So, now
Yes.
you know that the War of Creation seems to be
Vic,
spinning
shut
up
the
again.
fuck up.
I will push Forge back. So would you be so kind as to answer one of our questions?
Which one first?
Take your
What?
pick.
I look at Oswald.
The faceless one. What do you know about him?
Little. I know that it was an immortal once, and then became something else. More than that, I have not been able to find in this archive. So, how did you open the sky?
That's some pricey information. Seems like more than you've offered.
Very well. What other topic would you wish to know on?
The towers. How are they related?
That's also difficult knowledge to come by.
So you're saying you don't know it?
I'm saying I know plenty, but that I would require something more from you before I divulge what I know.
I'm willing to trade information on the great intellect.
It's really the same subject, isn't it?
You amuse me. With that statement, you've released more information than I think was part of our deal.
Well, then it seems that you owe me an answer on how you the sky. Was that not our arrangement?
Our arrangement was for willingly given information.
Fine, if that's how it's going to be, then you'll get nothing more. It just kind of parks itself in front of this table.
Very well. I dispel myself from the negotiation. Vic, take over.
As for the sundering of the sky, we obtained a power cell and brought that to the tower and initiated a protocol. The tower activated and sundered a hole in the sky.
Tower.
Chaunagoth.
Intriguing. Tell me more specifics.
As to what?
You described the process in only the most general terms. Tell me how it happened. And it's looking at you like greedily now, like obvious eagerness.
Use the greed.
I'm trying to remember, what were the things called? What were the power cells? What do we call them?
The crystal cores?
Yes, the crystal cores. And then what was the other thing was the key?
The scatter?
No,
I guess was
the
the
headset, the scanner.
Yeah,
Yeah. That was the key.
I think so.
And I forgot what happened. Actually, no, I don't think I would have known.
I mean, you were there.
But it was all in precursor, and I don't remember if I understood.
Sure.
I mean, you know what a power core is, correct?
Yeah.
I don't take that as being a very convincing yes.
Okay.
Do you know, or do you not know?
Yes, I know what a power core is.
Okay, well, I forgot, what did he do? Were there two ports in the same location, or is there one, like, partially in the tower, then further up in the tower?
They were in two different spots in the tower.
Upon inserting two power cores into two outlets within the tower and obtaining the key, it asked for an activation code, to which we responded to, and in the process it fired, creating the rift that is now spreading over Chao Nagath. And we did have a run-in with the Faceless One himself while there.
A rift, you say? And describe this rift to me.
Hi.
I mean, we've been fairly forthcoming with a bunch of information of current news from outside. You think you could answer a couple more of our questions before I continue to describe what this rift looked like? Knowledge for knowledge and all.
What do you wish to know next?
Nafjor, Vayek, Oswald, was there anything you cared to know or to figure out?
Well, what did he give us anything?
I would say no, but
Well,
I would personally like more information about the Great Intellect, and particularly whether he's on this realm currently.
Did you say that? You say that out loud?
Yeah.
The great intellect. Whether it's on this realm or not is it's not straightforward to answer. I believe that it exists across multiple planes simultaneously.
I was there for that. What I'm asking is he currently here?
I believe so.
Interesting.
I mean,
If it is this great intellect you seek, I believe you can find it at Vovar. Though why you would seek this thing out, I do not know.
This is out of game, but DM. Vovar is a place that we went to before, right?
You have not been there
No.
yet. It's the place you
Oh,
are
yeah,
right above
on your
us.
way to.
so hold on. Let me just...
But
um,
Oswald has talked about Vovar.
Well,
plenty of
Oswald's
times.
familiar with it, yeah.
it's right above
Yes,
us.
okay.
I mean, he hasn't been there, but... No, Gakanad is close to you guys. Vovar is...
Oh,
Right. No, I feel like he's said Vovar a
Hold-
is
lot.
that where was that
Hold
where
on.
Lyle said?
Yeah, Vovar...
That is...
Lyle's been
Oh,
telling us
okay,
to go to
Lyle's
Vovar.
like-
Lyle's description of the last place that he remembers before he, entered his deep slumber matches Oswald's knowledge of what Vovar is like.
Oh, Vovar.
Okay,
Okay.
hold on.
Okay. Interesting.
And our last recounting of the Great Intellect was that Forge told us that it's a very bad thing that just goes around colonizing realms and bringing them under control, correct?
Yeah, he's
Assimilating
basically
them.
like the Great Britain of like,
Just go out and conquer bitches, right? Well, that's problematic. I turn back to my compatriots. Does anybody else get the feeling that we're doing what we just did over again?
What do you mean?
Like, you know, the whole thing with
Elaborate.
Sinvale and being like, hey, we have to continue on your quest, and then, oh shit, some really bad stuff happened, and then Lyle was just like, oh no, wait, we have to continue on with my quest. And because I don't know if I'm the only one who's just putting two and two together here, but I think Lyle wanted us to deliver him back to the Great Intelligence, but the Great Intelligence is not good, even though Lyle was saying that he is good.
So I'll tell you this, Vic. We realized this at least 2 episodes ago. So you're not the only one.
Okay. So then I'm confused as to why we're going to Vogel to have the thing that opened the sky and ask it to close the
Well-
sky.
I can see why you're confused. We opened the sky.
I understand, but it's the Great Intelligence's technology that opened the sky?
Yes, but we want, at least, excuse me if I can get personal for a second. I want to kill the Great Intelligence.
Okay.
Intellect.
So you want to kill
Great.
a god.
I mean, that's me personally. If I can, I will. Cough, cough. But I won't if he's super powerful.
Well, you'll
And
die.
I'm saying this out loud. I will abide by his rules if I can't. And I look at the beholder.
And it's just kind of watching you guys have this conversation, kind of scowling.
So basically, what I'm saying is, what if Lyle's not good?
What,
If he
what
is-
does that matter? What is this good and evil shit you keep bringing up?
If I can say, good and evil is a gray area that I don't think is the right time to explore.
Also, I don't know if you know this, but we tore the sky apart and
Yes,
got rewarded by what would be the equivalent of evil.
And I think we're clear that Sinvale and Lyle are linked somehow.
I also am not completely sure what we believe is evil is actually evil. I think there's motives to have done what they've done for the sake of good. Yeah, that's a whole thing we have to unpack.
Uh-huh.
But anyways, keep calm, carry on. As we said back in the Warforged base.
Beep boop.
Yes.
Beep boop, indeed.
God forbid anyone uses the phone.
Which god?
All of them.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. So,
Well, all of them. Yeah. Not just yours.
well, we know that. Now we can charge up Lyle.
But
Oh, maybe that can be next question?
Yeah.
Meh. You still haven't described the hole in the sky to me. You don't get any more questions until you do.
Oh, it's a big old hole.
I will describe the tendrils and blah blah blah.
Yes, especially touch on the big tendrils of energy that try to grope us.
And
Imagine
seem
anime.
to be assimilating things into them and then rebirthing them as ethereal versions of them.
Wait, what?
I don't remember that.
Did I
but
miss that part?
Oh.
I missed that part as well, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, you must have missed that part then.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
My great tentacled one, there were great tendrils of
Eye
energy.
stalks.
Sure, yes.
What did you say?
Those were there too.
What, there were eye stalks coming out of the hole in the sky?
Not eye stalks, tendrils of red energy.
If you can imagine eyeballs attached, that's probably what they
I
look
can
like.
always imagine eyeballs attached. Have you seen me?
At least once or twice. These tendrils were able to kill a sandworm within seconds.
Oh. That sounds scary.
Very much. Yes.
I'm going to start scrolling through my book again, and then I'm going to try to casually maneuver to this side.
Okay. As you try to casually maneuver, it just kind of floats in front of you, blocks your path. And where do you think you're going?
To check the books on the other shelf?
Name a book, and I'll have one of my servants fetch it for you.
I
I'd
mean,
prefer you not disturb my reading area.
your reading area is the 2 tables, is it not?
I'd prefer you not disturb my reading area.
Are you hindering a fellow scholar?
Kind of floats out of the way, just turns to watch you.
And I will walk to here and then start scanning the books on that shelf.
Okay. Nothing jumps out at you as particularly interesting or relevant.
None of us can see what's on the table because we're too far, right?
Well, this room is lit up, right?
No, it's still in darkness.
cool.
So you're lying on the range of your dark vision. Except, you have light on your shield, so.
I do, but it's so dim light imposes disadvantage for ability checks.
But everyone else can see in dim light normally, so.
Oh, well, yeah, I can. Someone's drawing arrows on me, and I don't like it.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
So
Just
we've
checking what the
answered.
radius on your
Dude, I'm playing. What?
Dude, we're all playing a game. What do you want?
So we've answered another one of your questions. It's time for you to answer another one of ours.
Fine. What?
Anyone?
Is there... What do you know? Is there any tales of someone... a mortal... becoming... immortal? How's that happened?
Let's see. If it knows of any. Well, I know of a interesting necromancer down in Pentarchus that achieved some semblance of immortality. And of course, there's the Sun Queen. But apart from those two, none that I can. Well, unless we're talking about Ostellans, they live forever as far as I know.
I'm intrigued about this necromancer. What do you know of him?
Not much. Just whispers that have made their way here.
Oh, well, whispers are certainly not knowledge.
Interesting.
Does the method in which they became immortal, is that known?
Well, I believe this powerful necromancer in Pentarchus somehow avoided death and became some sort of not quite living, not quite dead thing. The Sun Queen, as far as I know, is entirely alive, and by what magic she sustains herself, I don't know.
How do you know this?
It's part of my job to know things.
Is the nature of this library that it gets updated as events occur?
Ospherion occasionally sends out its servants to gather knowledge on the current state of the world, yes.
Huh. That's a lot to unpack.
Will there be anything else?
Is there anything you would like to know about the outside world? Maybe geopolitics, perhaps?
The geopolitics are of passing interest.
I mean, the wars are always intriguing.
There are wars and there are wars, but there's only one real war. The war between the Reckoning and everything else.
History check?
Insight check?
Sure, roll.
Ah, fuck! The one time I really wanted this. 6.
25.
25, okay. It seems like it believes this.
Fuck you, Forge. You could have used it on history.
When it happened, I mean, I guess.
Insofar as you're able to read this strange alien creature, it seems sincere.
I look him in the eyes.
It's hard. There are so many of them.
I mean, I go cross-eyed, just trying.
One eye kind of follows one of the little tentacles around.
So anime.
What is... How? I don't even know that war.
Please, my friend, explain to
not
Nafur what
friends.
anime is. Alright, calm down. We
I'm
could
perfectly
be.
calm.
You choose not to.
No, we couldn't be friends.
Why?
Why
Because I
not?
don't like you.
This has been a very pleasant conversation, has it not
I
been?
kind of liked you.
Yeah, we all like you.
Well, I don't like you.
Oh, did you not like our knowledge?
I like your knowledge, I don't like you.
You can't not like us and not like our knowledge.
That's like part of
That's
me.
entirely possible. It's precisely what I'm doing right now. Don't tell me what I can and cannot do.
I'm not
Name
saying
one
that
item
can't
you
do
want.
that,
I
too.
can make it for you.
Ooh, that is a thing he can do.
But you have to like him.
But you have to like me, yes.
No, I don't want anything from you.
Really? Not even a ladder?
Do I look like I need a ladder?
Yes, kind of. You don't have
It kind of
legs.
floats up another 5 feet.
How about a big old magnifying glass?
While this is happening, can I glance on his desks and see what books are there?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, surely one so great as you has trouble seeing small letters, and surely a big old magnifying glass would be perfect.
Make a charisma check to see how much you annoy him.
Oh god! Oh no! I
You motherfucker.
I can't even cast guidance.
You
No,
pay
you
for,
cannot.
you pay for this. This trolling. What are you doing?
Oh my lord.
You motherfucker.
What
I didn't
the
ask for
fuck?
this.
Yes, you did.
So, okay, so as you keep talking, he's like, yeah, I'm done listening to you. And it kind of turns and focuses several of his eye stalks on Vic. Vic, make perception check.
Oh no.
It can't get worse. Don't worry. guys.
Perception?
They're all different colors.
17.
17? Okay. You are able to make out one of the titles of a closed book whose spine is conveniently facing you. There is indeed a volume that Urd's what the fuck was his name? Urd's Slayer should ask for. You recognize the name of the author. There's this astronomer.
The astronomer?
Astronomer Zerbazian Oclear.
Oh.
And we couldn't interest you in any geopolitical news, could we?
No. And what are you looking at?
Nothing. I was looking for a book and seeing.
Yeah.
Do you have any friends?
I have my 4 little friends right here.
Do they speak?
No. I like them that way.
That seems pretty lonely.
I don't need
It's not
company.
very scholarly of you to not engage in debate.
Meh. I'm done listening to you. Does anyone else have any questions?
I throw my book to Vic. Surely he'll accept it from you rather than me.
I mean, were you interested in the book?
I thought he might, but he doesn't seem to like me.
I don't like any of you.
Well, Vic's been nothing but nice to you. I've been a dick. I apologize. Sorry, I've only just learned this word the other day from Rentaz. You don't know him. He's a very nice guy. But,
What's a dick?
What?
Well,
oh, come
okay.
on. Come. Oh, God.
Wait, are
Not
you?
George
Wait, do you
Showham?
want? Wait, do you want the answer to that? Because we're gonna ask another question then.
I think you might be interested. It's similar to what you have.
This is highly valuable.
There's a head, there's a stalk, there's a whole thing involved, yes. But if you'll accept this offering,
I could look
Vague
at that
will
book
give it to
anytime.
you. Well, we're here now.
Wait, so why is it that you can look at our book anytime and we can't look at your books anytime?
I'm busy
Well,
using them
Are you?
for research.
So what if we're busy?
Then look at your books.
But what if you want to use one of our books while we're busy?
I don't.
Interesting.
Are you sure?
Yes, now go away.
Alright,
Wait.
we'll just take it downstairs.
How's
That's
it-
fine.
Are there any books here that could be read and perhaps raise or create new skills for the reader?
No, probably. There's all sorts of cool things here.
Oh, I mean, before we go and stop annoying you, is there like a index or a way to the books are all sorted?
Fuck if I know how it's very organized place.
I mean,
Why it's so goddamn hard to find things.
and how did you find your books? They were just like,
By looking for a really long time.
Can you even pick up a book?
Yes.
Prove it.
One of the books just kind of floats off the table.
Ah, it's cheating.
I cast banishment.
It doesn't work.
He's not looking at me.
Yeah, he kind of is.
No, he's not. I'm really.
Yeah, he sees you, man.
I mean, come on.
Okay. You seriously
Full
cast
of
banishment?
it is
You seriously
quiet.
cast banishment on it? I'll say you're just on the cusp.
Okay, yes, I do.
what the fuck?
Okay.
Oh God, we're breaking the rules. We're fucked.
What's your DC?
17.
Oh my God, Yahek's back now.
Back.
Yeah,
Okay.
Came at a bad time.
Came at a really bad time.
Yeah, what happened?
He banished him.
It
I
kinda-
banished him?
It flickers
No,
for a
I-
second, then succeeded on its saving throw.
Ah, damn.
Just exactly.
Sorry, guys.
You've broken the rules. Nah.
You're not a true scholar. I've broken no rules.
All right. Well, as it kind of floats up a little higher and begins gnashing its teeth, couple things happen. Number one, there's a faint chime sound that just echoes throughout the whole library. Number two, the tiny little beholder things all start gnashing their teeth, and the various eye stalks of these things all begin writhing. And number three, I'll need you to roll initiative. However, since it's late, we'll open next time with rolling initiative.
Damn it! I just rolled a 20.
I mean, you can keep your roll if you roll.
Yeah, I'll roll it next time.
I'm gonna roll next time. Yeah.
All right. So, as you've managed to piss off this beholder, and then attack it.
I mean, technically, wait, I'm confused.
It did attack us first.
It literally attacked us first.
I mean, I was on team late guy.
Hold on. No, wait. Okay. So, it attacked us first, right? Because it cast whatever to levitate me and throw me down. However, I succeeded on my save. Then he cast a spell at it. He succeeded on his save. So wouldn't it just be like an equal round?
I will say that's worth lawyering. Yeah.
When Aussie comes down and smashes us to bits, we'll let him know.
Because he did technically attack us.
This is true.
So. Is there like a Jedi Council we can
I don't
consult?
know. I guess we'll find out next time.
You'll find out.
Next
Alrighty,
time
boys.
on- Yeah, Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, maybe the thing